Welcome to another episode. We're here in St Helens for Christmas.
Yeah, and then we're going to move on down the east coast from there and continue. So hope you enjoy this one. This was Christmas week for us, so we had 4 nights in the Big Four at St Helens, which was really good. We've got a big wood-fired pizza oven. And they've got all the wood here and some instructions. Just going to fire her up. I've started it off. I'm just going to keep feeding the wood in. Got to get up to 400 degrees though, which is a bit intense. Let's see how it goes. Got it to 300 degrees. Right. Here's the finished product.
Yum.
Need a bit of practice with the old pizza tools, but get there in the end. Just about fits on the plate. And very, very tasty. Right, just at the mountain bike trails in St Helens, and they look epic. Let me show you these. Here's the 3D trail map. Looks brilliant. So down in the bottom trailhead there, loads of trails. Look proper good. Bike wash station. There's a cafe here. Pump track. It's all happening. Tammy, Clint, Emma and Billy are just going up on the shuttle. So they're just going to get a lift up to the top and do some downhill runs. Right, me and Clint and the machine are about to tackle the Bay of Fires Epic, which starts here in God knows where, at 800 metres. I'm going to descend and do a bit of climbing, 42k, and we'll be at Swimcart Beach. So it should be good.
Team support car here. Woo!
There's the map there. There's a profile, mostly downhill, hopefully. Gonna be a good one. We've done it. 42k to the beach. Proper good. There we are. Swimcart Beach. That was an insanely good ride. Like proper good ride. It was magic. First 12k was just bonkers downhill. It was brilliant. And then yeah, this is Swimcart Beach. Amazing, beautiful white sand. Look at that. That is special. Christmas carnival in full swing. Dragon boaters. Family ride this morning, Christmas Day. Let's go for a little spin into St Helens. Just by the water. We then went out to Bay of Fires, where they've got all the orange rocks. And I thought I'd put the drone up to get the best view of this, really. So you can spin around there to Swimcart Beach. And then all the way around. And there's some more nice rocks just down here as well. Also got some good photos here with the crystal clear water and then the really orange rocks, which are amazing. We're also joined by some good friends from Toowoomba, the Haywoods. They joined us for a few weeks on the travels. We're down at Swimcart Beach at Christmas lunchtime. And it is beautiful. Stunning big beach. Really nice white sand. And we're having picnic time with our friends. They'll come down from Toowoomba. So yeah, we're having a cracking day. Really good. Lulu's down here as well, aren't you, Lou? Got a huge big stingray just out here. Just that big black shadow. Whoa! This water's cold. Middle of summer, but the water is freezing. Really nice down here though, but yeah, no getting for a swim. Clint has decided to supercharge the bubble blower. Way too standard. Works well. We're just out for a Boxing Day kayak today at St Helens. Bit cloudy, but it's quite nice. Really flat on the water before. We're just on our way down the coast, and we just stopped off at 4 Mile Creek Lookout, which is really nice. Gorgeous bit of beach. Surf here. Surfers are out this morning. And it's just sort of tucked around the corner, so it's out of this real strong northeasterly wind. So yeah, a real nice spot. Waves have just died off. They were going pretty strong a minute ago. Surfers are out there, waiting to catch one. There he goes. Wow. It's just driving down the east coast. Massive, big, deep blue ocean. Look at that, looks incredible. And you get around to this gorgeous looking bay. That is super nice. See all the waves rolling in. And we're heading down there. We'll be in Bicheno in a bit.
We're here at the East Coast Nature World. We booked in tonight for the Devils in the Dark experience, but we're just going to go and have a look at the animals in the daytime now.
There's one of them having a snack in the middle. What have you got? This one's found a snack. And a little munch. And a right fight over his food. Few white wallabies hiding out from the sun, the heat of the sun. I recognise these from Maria Island, Cape Barren geese. Tammy's just getting acquainted.
Cute.
Bit friendly, aren't you? Eh? Yeah. We're in a dark room here with the red light showing the sugar glider. This is Bicheno. It's blowing a gale today. Really windy. Some kayakers just coming in. Circle around. There's a nice island there. You can walk out to. Here's the Bicheno blowhole. We'll go down for a closer look. Actually nice and sheltered down near the blowhole, which is good because it's proper blowing today. But yeah, a little sheltered spot, which is ideal. And it's got all these coloured rocks again, like we had up at Bay of Fires. All the orange on the rocks. And yeah, just wait for the blowhole here. It goes off every so often. Penguin viewing here just by the blowhole as well. Go down at the right time of night, you might see them. There's a famous lobster shack. Definitely got to visit this. Really nice view. Straight out from there. What a great spot. This is Red Bill Beach. Really nice bay. Diamond Island just out there as well. You can walk to that island if it's low tide, just off the beach there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? With just the waves rolling in. So good. Great little spot this. Gorgeous spot this, but the water is so cold. Can't believe them people are out surfing in it. But maybe you get acclimatised if you live here. It's proper nippy. Just going to Devil World, but we got greeted by the kangaroos. Bit inquisitive.
Like any animal, they want food.
That's great. Loads of them all over the field. We're back at Nature's World in the evening now to do the Devils in the Dark. So Tasmanian devil feeding experience. And we get to meet the 6-month-old one first with a few sharp teeth.
I like to get some feet too. Okay. Sometimes I can kill them off.
Really nice.
Of the same litter? No, it's a different one. Yeah, so she's about 9 months old.
And what I mean by that is no devil has ever been domesticated.
Oh, right.
Amongst all sorts of tribes, with rangers, etc. Not one has ever managed to be domesticated. So these are typical behaviours of devils, starting at a very early age. They have up to 11 different vocalisations, and she, being a smaller one, is just getting a little bit more agitated by the bigger one.
The devil's waiting for a feed.
Just taste the Devils in the Dark experience. This little fella wants to say hi.
Gone.
They're all out waiting.
Tom's just here for the devil feeding. About 15 of us in here. So the idea is now we drink wine and eat cheese. They bring in a dead wallaby, tied up to this stake so the Tassie Devils can't drag it off. And then you just watch them feeding, which is a little bit gruesome, but an interesting experience. Not good for the vegetarians that were sat next to us. They didn't enjoy it that much. There's Tammy just inside. The devils are literally outside tearing this wallaby to bits. As you just drink wine and eat cheese, you watch this massacre unfold.
What they do is they cadaver the carcass, which is literally to eat from inside out. And that's the best bit, the juicy bit, but all the nutrition are, of course, those internal organs. And so that's where they start. But they will continue to then eat literally out. So they'll then go on to the flesh, the skin, the fur, and as I say, they will consume bone as well.
I'm going to leave the content there, but you get the idea. And in the end, after about 45 minutes, an hour, the whole thing is consumed. Bone, fur, everything. There ends up being a few scuffles and scraps over the last little bits. At the end, they have a good clean of themselves.
Yeah, so you can see how they're actually a relatively clean animal, and you may have or may not have noticed that they actually have no odour, or not that they have no odour, but it's quite a subtle odour. So they're actually a very clean creature.
Oh my god, we've just had the best experience at the Devils in the Dark experience.
Yeah, really, really good. Sort of amazing thing.
They were just right in front of you.
Yeah, literally. And you sat sort of down, so you're just at their eye level. And yeah, it was pretty mad. And they just demolished these wallabies. Like, absolutely incredible. Like, bone further, a lot was gone. So, yeah, really worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Put that on your bucket list.
Proper good thing. We stopped last night here at the Pondering Frog, which is a cafe, but they've got this RV park next door, which is perfect. We came in the night, so we just sort of dumped ourselves in the corner. So we'll sort ourselves out. Now come down to Coles Bay, Freshenay National Park. And we're here to do the famous Wineglass Bay. So we're just here in that red section there. We're just going to walk along. We'll probably just do the lookout today and get a good view of Wineglass Bay, which is this big sort of horseshoe bay, which is just stunning. So we'll set off on the track and see how it goes. Just heading along to Wineglass Bay, you can see Mount Amos there. You can climb up to the top of that as well, but it's a bit of a trek. Like, it's pretty steep. It's only a short walk, but they do suggest a few hours because it's quite steep. So we're just doing the lookout today. So just along here, really nice track. Really just nice hard packed gravel. Nice view on the way up. Hazards Beach down there in the bottom. So glad I've decided just to do the lookout today. There's a lot of steps just to get to this bit. Like, it's just steps after steps after steps. And on the other way down, you go over this sort of ridge, and then down to Wineglass Bay itself. I think there's 1,000 steps. So, yeah, long walk out of Wineglass Bay, definitely. But yeah, pretty good hike. Here we go, we're at the intersection. That's down to Wineglass Bay. And this is just to the lookout up here. So yeah, 1,000 stairs. So yeah, don't underestimate going down to the Wineglass Bay. Here we are at the lookout. And this is the stunning Wineglass Bay. A bit cloudy today, which is a shame, but still you can get the idea. Another one of Tassie's great short walks. Got a little viewpoint here. Just see the hazards. That's that really rocky looking mountain. And then you circle round. Wineglass Bay's just in there. Just in that real narrow right in the middle there. And the mountains behind, you've got Mount Freshenay and Mount Graham. And then down in the bottom here is Cart Bay. And then you've obviously got the Tasman Sea all the way out to New Zealand. If you keep going out there, we're just right up on the top there, the lighthouse, right on the edge of the continental shelf, which is pretty special. So it goes down to 1,000 metres out here, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, just off this coastline here, just plummets. This is a brilliant little walk. This beautiful path all the way along the edge, just hanging on the edge of the rock face really, and yeah, it just goes all the way around to the lighthouse. There's the lighthouse, Cape Tourville Lighthouse. Just looking out to see a couple of islands out there called the Nuggets. Really popular for nesting birds. About 1,000 birds nest there. Just walking down now to Sleepy Bay. So another little bay in the same area. Look at this. Proper nice. Incredible water on all the orange rocks. That's just breathtaking. This is it. Sleepy Bay. A very sleepy bay. Pretty cool though with all the rocks. Just done a bit of rock hopping to the edge, which is well worth it just to get the view. Really nice place. And then right around this side as well, all the rock formations. And if I look down in the water, there's all this kelpy seaweed stuff. Crystal clear, incredibly clear. Really good. Just come over the other side now to Honeymoon Bay, which is this tiny little bay. That's pretty cool. And it's just trying to rain. We're hoping to have a kayak, but the water's pretty rough and it is just trying to rain, so we'll probably give it a miss. But good to see this little place. Good view of the hazards, this mountain range, these three mountains. The hazards. The lighting's pretty bad now. Some steps here.
Okay. Where are the steps?
I'm parked next to some steps.
Oh, idiot.
Just popped into Coles Bay, just so you can see this bit. Look at them, they're incredible, the mountains, the hazards. They look great. And yeah, this is Coles Bay. We're just at Devil's Corner Winery. Sam really wanted to come here. And this is a lookout, there's a nice big lookout. And then the winery's just down there. So check it out. Just up the lookout. There's the winery. Vineyards. Rainstorm going through.
Just at Devil's Corner, I'm doing a tasting paddle. As you can see, they're going down very, very nicely. Just got the Pinot on left. Beautiful view. Just to sit inside because it's a bit windy out.
We're now just at Catesbury Farm, just south of Swansea. We've got a really good view out over Coles Bay. Usually all berries and stuff growing in the middle here. And then just a little cafe and stuff at the back. Quite a cute little place. It's Tammy and Lulu on the Spiky Bridge. So this is an old bridge back from the 1820s. And they built this, it's on the coach road from Swansea down to Hobart. And dry stone walling, so no cement or anything involved. And then they put stones along the top to make it look like a spiky bridge. So pretty impressive, that. So this is how they finished it all off. Put all these stones sticking upright. Looks like they've been cemented in now, but back in the day apparently they weren't. But it's pretty cool to stand here as well from somewhere like back in the 1800s. So fair old place. To say you're walking on the same bit people walked along 200 years ago. Pretty cool. Opposite the bridge you've got Spiky Beach down there. And then a real good view in the background of Freshenay and Coles Bay. All the way down. The island at the bottom. You can see that gap. I think that gap there in the middle is the hazards, and then Wineglass Bay the other side. And then Mount Freshenay. And then you can see the three hazards with Mount Amos. Just come down the road a few more K to Mayfield camping area, just so we could see this. There's I'm just trying to get down to it, but there's this weird bridge, Three Arches Bridge it's called. But it's pretty cool. So three long channels in there, and just the main road up above. God knows when this was built, no idea. These are the channels. This is the first one here. Brilliant, like full brick roof all the way through. You can just literally walk all the way through it. It's pretty mad. And you pop out, you got this gorgeous beach in front of you. There's the arches just in there. If I spin around, you just got this beach. An absolute beauty. Again, just looking out over Coles Bay area, over the other side. It's stunning. Really, really nice. So quiet.
What a fantastic time we've just had down the East Coast. It's been really, really awesome.
Yeah, we're going to end this video here in Tribuna, but if you want to see more of the East Coast further south, then we've got a separate video on Maria Island, and we've got another video on Port Arthur as well, so just look back in the catalogue and you'll find them. But until next time, we'll see you.